Well, hey everybody, happy Thursday. Let's review a hot sauce, shall we? So, I've got today for you Hotline Pepper Products Evil Ooze Habanero and Jalapeno Hot Sauce. This has been opened and it has been used, and I'll explain how it has been used in just a minute. But for all intents and purposes, this is a first time taste test for this because I used it in a pizza sauce. I have not tried it just on its own. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you may not believe me because it looks like a lot of it's gone, but I made a lot of pizza sauce. I used a lot of the hot sauce in the pizza sauce. Haven't tried it on its own yet. So this is made with fire roasted habanero chiles and jalapeno peppers. It is a Texan product. It's made in Spring, Texas. I don't know where that is. Any Texans watching this video, you tell me where that is. Like, for example, in relation to Dallas or San Antonio, because I think I know where those two are. The ingredients are grilled red jalapeno, grilled habanero, vinegar, bell peppers, roasted onion, carrots, sea salt, chili powder, and chopped garlic. All right, so the thing that really roped me in to picking this up, well, actually, there were two things. The first thing were the absolutely glowing reviews of it. Wherever I looked up this sauce and tried to find reviews of it, it is a winner. Now, of course, the company itself, Hotline Pepper Products, really, overemphasized promoting the reviews of their product that were extremely complimentary. Like, everybody in our family loves it so much that we're all like constantly fighting furiously over it until the last drop is gone. But the more objective reviews, just like on, say, Amazon, were generally very positive. So I think it's going to be a good sauce. I've been looking for a good sauce with fire roasted peppers in it. The last time I had a fire roasted pepper sauce was, I think, it was Melinda's. But that sauce was too tomatoey for me. I think it was called a fire roasted tomato and jalapeno or habanero or something like that. Too tomatoey for me. This does have tomatoes in it, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. This doesn't have tomatoes in it. So the fire roasted things in this are all peppers. So we got the grilled red jalapeno, we've got the grilled habanero, and we've got the bell peppers. It doesn't say that they're grilled, but maybe they are, maybe they're not. And the onion is roasted as well. Okay, so we got some roasted peppers in this. We got some roasted onion in it. Let's give it a try. Oh, and I should explain, I made a spicy naan-bread pizza, and one of the things that I mixed into the pizza sauce before I put on the peppers and the spicy cheese was some of this. Yeah, because I wanted it to be a spicy pizza. So I have tried the pizza. It's quite delicious. The sauce isn't particularly spicy, though. And this is a habanero and jalapeno hot sauce. I don't think it's going to be that hot on its own. And certainly mixed into a pizza sauce, I wouldn't expect it to be particularly fiery. Just want a little kick, which it did have. It had a little bit of a kick. All right, let's try it out. I do have a little bit of a problem, because Evil Ooze implies like sort of like a thick, treacly lava texture. This is really evil pour. Okay? I get it, Ooze has those kind of like apocalyptic or horror movie connotations or volcanic connotations. But you saw how it went onto that spoon. That was not an ooze, that was a pour. But okay, if it's as delicious as I am hoping, I will completely forgive that and will dock 0 points for the misleading title. Okay. It's good. I like the flavor of all those roasted vegetables in that, or, well, I guess pepper's technically fruits. Roasted fruits and vegetables. What I do like about it, about the pepper flavor, is that I can equally taste all three. I can taste red bell pepper, I can taste habanero, and I can taste jalapeno. Distinctively. I like that about that. That there's not just a a particular emphasis on any specific pepper flavor. It's a very peppery sauce. Now, the problem I'm having is, other than the roasted pepper flavor, which is nice, there's not a whole lot else that's standing out in that. Not to me. Good amount of tang. Yeah, it's not overly vinegary. I guess that's a good thing. Um, I'm not really tasting the onion, the carrots. Adequate saltiness. Not really a garlicky flavor, which, is a little bit disappointing because fire roasted vegetables, like, there's nothing that goes better with fire roasted fruits and vegetables than roasted garlic. I would like a little bit more garlickiness in that. Um, and well, another thing that I put in the pizza sauce was roasted garlic, so I wasn't able to tell whether or not there was inadequate garlic flavor in this particular sauce. Just judging based on the pizza sauce flavor. On its own, it's not bad, but I feel like it needs a little bit more. I feel like it's kind of an incomplete sauce. It would be very, very nice as a soup additive. It was very good as a pizza sauce additive. Um, but I just don't know, just I like putting it over like wings or something, or a taco or something like that. I feel like you'd need to do a little bit more to it for it to be really exciting. As something to drizzle over tacos or dip something in. Um, because I can see, if you're like a mozzarella sticks fan, this would be great, but added with other things added to it. On its own, this would not make a particularly distinctive or flavorful mozzarella cheese stick dip. All right, needs a little more. Probably needs a little more salt. Probably needs a little bit more garlic. Maybe they should have included a little bit of tomato paste in here. Okay, just for a little bit of additional acidity, and thickness. All right, so maybe it could be actually an evil ooze sauce if they added a little bit of tomato paste to it. I don't know. Um, it's not bad, but it's no better than a 6, really, for me. Now let's try it over the pizza. Okay, and we're going to be getting a mouthful of evil ooze here because there's evil ooze in the pizza sauce and there's evil ooze now on the pizza itself. Here we go. Napkin. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. Like I get ready to I get all set up, I get ready to record these videos, and then, for some reason I always forget the napkin and have to pause. I don't know what's wrong with me. That was pretty good. That was a nice little bite of pizza. Again, it's a very, very subtle flavor in that sauce. Very, very subtle. I mean, the fact that there are Fresno peppers and pepperoncinis on top of the pizza, with the addition of a hot sauce that blends 3 different roasted peppers, that's nice. That extra layer of pepperiness, in addition to what's already in the pizza, it's nice. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 over the pizza, but it's still not spectacular. It's still not exceptional. And I'm sorry, but I can't recommend a purchase because this was not cheap. I mean, you go look it up if you're curious. If you really like fire roasted peppers, you will like this sauce, but you're going to have to look at the price that they're charging in Amazon and other places and decide, is it really worth it? Considering that this very, very reliable YouTube reviewer who has reviewed hundreds of hot sauces, someday I'm going to go and I'm going to make a count of exactly how many I've reviewed, but I've reviewed a lot. I know what I'm talking about. This is a decent sauce. It is not worth what I paid for it, in my opinion. Okay? But, if you find it at a discount, by all means, pick it up. It's a nice addition to my collection, but I'm certainly going to be using it much more as an additive to things, mixed into other sauces that I'm creating, not necessarily on its own. All right, there you go.